Hi there, Dave with Crandall Office, and today we're going to be showing you how to assemble your Haworth Fern chair purchased through the Haworth Open Box Returns program at Crandall Office Furniture. I do want to make a quick note to let people know that this is going to be a slightly different process than if you purchased a chair brand new directly from Haworth. So this only applies if you purchased through us at Crandall Office Furniture, crandalloffice.com, and the Haworth Open Box Returns program. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so let's jump right in. So if you purchased a Fern from us and the Haworth Open Box Returns program, it is going to come in two separate boxes. So you can see we're gonna have a large square box as well as this taller box. The taller box is gonna have the back in it. The larger box is going to have the base and the bottom half of the chair in it. So let's go ahead and get these boxes open, get everything out on the table. I do want to make a quick special note. If you are opening with a knife, please be careful. There are padded and fabric components in here that can be cut. So do your best to make sure that you're being very, very careful if you're going to be using a knife. You will see here that we've got our instructions and hardware here on the inside of the flap of the box. Make sure you don't lose those. I'll take those out and put them and set them aside. So now that everything's out of the box, let's take a look at everything you should have received. The first is going to be the chair mechanism core. The whole bottom half of the chair here is going to be right here. Second, we're going to have two arms. These do have plastic plates on them that can fall off, so make sure you keep those together, but we'll show you a little bit more on that. We've got a couple of large screws as well as a bit to install those screws. You have your instruction sheet, and then you have the back of the chair. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is stick the back into the component here onto the frame, and it's gonna kind of slide into place. You can see you're gonna kind of, once it's in place, it's gonna kind of hold itself in place while we grab the screws. So next we're gonna be grabbing these two large bolts, and we're also gonna be taking the bit that came with the bolts, and then I'm going to be using an impact driver for this. You can do this step by hand if you're going to be using an impact driver. We always like to make sure people know don't over tighten these screws, but you do want to make sure that they're good and snug. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put these into place, and I like to get them a little bit hand threaded just to kind of get them started, make sure they're in the right spot. All right, so with these screws pre-started in, I am gonna go ahead and just start tightening these. Again, we wanna make sure we don't over tighten, but we do want them snug. You do want to make sure that it comes up flush with the bottom of the plastic there. See, it's drawing it in a little bit up here. You do wanna make sure if it's drawing it in, continue to draw a little bit until it stops. All right, so now we are tightened up on the back. We can go ahead, set our impact aside, and flip our chair into the upright position, and next we'll take a look at the arms. All right, so I did want to talk for a second about the actual arms that you're going to be receiving with the chair. And so you're going to receive an arm, and it's going to have these plastic components on it. This one is pretty well attached. It should not come off. This piece does come off though. And so we do want to make sure before we install these that these are in place. You can see this is the left arm, and it's got a little L here right at the top. This is going to be the right arm, and it's got a little R here at the top. Now these can only go in one way, and we'll talk through a little bit as we're installing them on the chair, but as a reference, you're always going to want that button to be facing outwards from the chair. And when you're talking about left and right, you're talking about it in reference to you sitting in the chair. So if you're sitting in the chair, the left is the left, not if you're facing the chair. So I wanted to make sure you knew how these went on. I did want to show you, so this cannot go on this side. You're going to see it just doesn't work. So these only go on the correct side, but this is left, this is right. Let's go ahead and get these installed. All right, so we're gonna install the left arm first. You can go either way, left or right first, but I've got the left in my hand, so that's what we're gonna do first. Again, left corresponds to left when sitting in the chair, so this is the left arm, this is the left side of the chair. And again, the button is gonna be facing out away from the chair. Now, we are gonna make sure that this plate is lined up and in place here, and everything is secure. As we put it into place, we're gonna hold it as we slide everything into place. You're gonna see that this is just gonna slide down and click into place. Now let's go ahead and repeat that process with the other side. Again, we're gonna take the right arm. This is gonna have an R on it. Again, button faces out. Make sure everything is aligned properly here. We're just gonna hold this as we slide the arm into place. And you're going to slide until it clicks into place. And everything should be good. You definitely want to check the arms, and we'll do a full function check on the rest of the chair here next. All All right, so now with the chair fully assembled, let's go ahead and function test everything to make sure it is all working properly. The first thing we're gonna do is test the gas cylinder. This is gonna be located on this lever on the right-hand side of the chair if you're sitting in the chair. So I've got it all the way up right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this lever, put weight on it. You're gonna see it goes down. I'm gonna release the lever, release weight. It should hold in that position. Next, we're going to lift that lever with no weight on the chair. It should come back up. The gas cylinder appears to be working properly. Next, we have our tilt lock here. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit in the chair and make sure that that is working properly. So in the all the way up position, we should be locked upright. So I can't lean back in the chair now. Next, we're gonna test a few different of these clicks and just kind of click it back and lean. And it should go a little bit further back with every click. All right, and it looks like that's all working properly. I can lean all the way back in the chair now that that's all the way down. Next, I'm going to rotate this forward and backwards and make sure that that adjusts the lean back tension. So that's much more difficult to lean back in because I went forward and tightened that up. Loosen it, lean back, and again, much easier. So we're all set there. Next, let's turn this chair around. We're going to now look at the adjustments on the left-hand side of the chair. So if your chair is equipped with it, you should have two levers here. You might only have one lever on this chair. The back lever is going to be the seat slide. So pull that and pull forward and push back, and you can see that that seat is sliding properly. Next is going to be the forward tilt, and if we pull that lever, you should see that seat angle forward, go forward a little bit, and we're going to go back, make sure it locks into place in both positions. That all seems to be working properly. Next, we're gonna check the arms. So the arms should pivot freely on both sides and should go up and down with the button press on the side. So if you press that button, should go up, should go down, should lock into place at various positions in between. These all seem to be working properly. Next, if your chair was equipped with a lumbar, this is going to go up and down. You see that's going to adjust and stay in place where you need it to. Last, if you have a headrest, we're just gonna make sure that the headrest is adjusting up and down. And this chair appears to be working in all good order. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video on how to assemble your Haworth Fern chair purchased from crandalloffice.com through the Haworth Open Box Returns program. If you found this video helpful, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. It really helps us out. And as always, if you have any questions at all about your chair or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out to us at our website, crandalloffice.com, our Facebook page, or anywhere else you can reach us. We're always here to help. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.